Yay! Good morning. This is December 5th of 2021, and JP Newz is doing a segment of Hanukkah on J Street in downtown Schenectady. It is a celebration of the last day of Hanukkah, with the Jewish community getting together to have a lot of fun, enjoy some arts and crafts, some refreshments, and some other talented acts.
Hello, happy Hanukkah, guys.
Happy Hanukkah.
Oh, it is, yeah, because I see
I couldn't help but checking out these donuts. They looked very, very fresh and homemade. They were in many flavors, and they were all kind of the cake glaze type of donuts. So I just had to try one.
They get a super close-up of your donuts. Yeah.
These are the favorites.
Are they?
Sure, everybody loves chocolate sprinkles.
This donut actually kept my stomach full for at least 2 hours. It was very refreshing.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank our generous corporate sponsors for this event. Thank you to the Evan family, Kneller Insurance Agency, Albany ENT and Allergy Services, Shine a Light, and Proctor's Theater. Beside the Create Community Studios booth is the My Side booth. A big thank you to My Side, the Museum of Science and Innovation in Schenectady, for generously donating. We're in for a special treat in a couple of moments.
Right leg to the left leg to the right leg to the left. Now a little faster, a little faster, a little faster. Good, good, make some noise for them, make some noise for them. Make some noise if you think they can do this. All right, here we go. Left leg to the right leg to the left. One more time. And then spin. Left hand up. Kick out. And come back. And pose. Yeah, let's do it some music a little bit higher. Bring the music a little bit. All right, here we go. Ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Okay, here we go. Ready? Left leg. 2, 3, 4. Spin. Left hand up. Kick out. Come back up. And pose. And give it up for these guys and gals.
Once a year at Mohawk Ave in Scotia, New York, they close off the street and have a Christmas on the Ave festival where people gather around in delight and enjoy the Christmas celebration venues like pony rides, a petting zoo, and balloon twisties. The fire engines are all lit up with the flashing lights. And the kids just adore the petting zoo with the friendly baby goats, who are also waiting for Santa Claus. However, a poor rabbit sits in a cage with albino eyes, looking a little lonely. The pony rides were a real treat for the young ones. And there were hand warmers with a fire pit in the middle of the street. A Will Ferrell exhibit sits by itself in a gingerbread house for people to take pictures in front of. Crowds gather around and listen to the chorus sing. They probably did many, many tunes, some that I've never even heard of before. Children gather around the Rudolph mascot to have their pictures taken. I even got the Rudolph to wave to the JP News cameras.
Merry Christmas.
Hello, Rudolph, and Merry Christmas. And who can resist the line to go to see Santa Claus? To sit with him and tell him what you would like for Christmas. What a treat for a child to endure. And they even get a high five from Mrs. Claus. And we'll end this segment with a little heavy metal Christmas spiritual music. The Heckletown Road area in Glenville on a warm fall day, a little bit windy, right near the Nature Preserve, which is a wonderful place to visit, a great place to take a walk, a great place to take your dogs. It's got, it's not extremely big, but it's got a few trails. It's very picturesque looking. It looks like something out of a movie from certain angles. It's got a dam with a waterfall, and there's a bridge over this waterfall. And from that view of this bridge, as we pan upward, we can see a good view of a creek and what is kind of like a little swimming hole, and it's a great place for your dogs to go in, but you have to watch them very carefully. And it's also believed to have fed into this creek in Allplas. This is the Allplas area. It's a beautiful stream, always flowing, except in the winter, probably frozen over. And it is also near this railroad overpass that tractor trailers are hitting all the time. It is 10 feet 11 inches tall, and you truck drivers need to see this. If you're taller than that, don't go under that bridge. A view of a railroad bridge. Here we are at a section of Schenectady's Central Park.
And a little bit of flange from the sun.
A hollow log. Woo.
It is the smelly part of the park. The smelly part of the park. A smelly, torn and tattered sock sits on a twig in the middle of this dumpy park. Not only leaf bags up here, but rotten pumpkins. Ugh. Oh boy. Yike. And yes, it's December 1st, and there is snow on a log down there. But I have faith there'll be little or no snow this winter. I'm praying, that's my hope. Good God, they sound desperate.
Does the president have to counteract higher gas prices? So, I've talked about this a couple of times. We don't have an announcement yet on anything to share at this time. But we're monitoring it, right? We're monitoring the prices, and we're making sure that we have tools in our tool belt that we can.
Oh yay! I can finally move up.
At this time, I don't have anything new to share. What else are you reviewing? Because Secretary General has confirmed that it's an option that's on the table, and the president has said there are other tools that he could potentially use. So could you just lay out what those other options are that he's considering? So I don't have anything specific here.
Look, we're monitoring this situation. We're monitoring. We don't have. Nothing real specific. We have a lot of tools. There's just a lot of ins, a lot of outs, a lot of tools in the tool belt. It's really complicated. I mean, you wouldn't understand. Just understand we're monitoring. There's a lot of monitoring. And gosh, these people, we are led by the dumbest. And no, it's perfectly normal to go to movies by yourself. I was explaining to Chris on the air last night that I enjoy movies by myself. He thinks that's what losers do. My wife doesn't usually like James Bond type movies. I'd much rather go early in the afternoon with all the old people. Is that when old people go to the movies? No jerks talking to their...
Hi, yeah, could I get a Big Mac and a small order of fries?
Anything else for you tonight?
No, thank you, that'll be it.
All right, your total is going to be $786, last one though.
Thank you, yep.
No jerks talking on their phone, no screaming kids, no smelly person next to me, spread out and enjoy in peace. Oh, and I love the matinee, plus it's cheaper. Shut up, Chris, is what he says.
Downtown Schenectady, the traffic never seems to stop. Here is the Amtrak Railroad Bridge. And we are looking at State Street. And the other section of State Street, where J Street meets State Street.
Poor thing, poor thing. His problems are over. Mine are still going on.
A building that has a lot of code violations is the old Wedgeway building. It is not looking too good. The latest I heard is that somebody is buying it and they are going to save it. But who knows? Other rumors say that it's probably going to get torn down soon. But it appears that bums hang out in the entryway here. You can see all the urine puddles around there. And that old horrible thing that nobody likes to see is the graffiti. How junky looking this has become. And it is still fenced off around the sidewalk because of falling debris. Everybody is disappointed that the photo lab had to close up, and they have had to retire. They were not a failure of a business. They were a success of a business. They were there for about as long as the building has been there. It's too bad that it had to happen. Back to a view of State Street, kind of like late at night, almost sunset time. The pretty Christmas lights are making things look nice. And when it comes to Rivers Casino and the harbor, I don't go in here that much because I just don't gamble. But it is considered a success and a plus to the city of Schenectady. And the harbor is closed. They've made it very clear that the harbor is closed, so there will not be any trespassing today.
The new skating rink. Doesn't look very big. But that's it, the new skating rink. At the harbor by Druthers. It's the new skating rink at the harbor, folks. It's regulation size. And I'm glad that people will have a place to go ice skating. I won't be one of them because I don't ice skate. I was never good at ice skating, and I don't really have any desire. But it is a good activity to keep people out of trouble. Yes.
And this is the warm-up tent next to the new skating rink at the harbor. Those of you that worked at Coin Textile Services in the early to mid-'80s may remember, you may not all agree with me, but I found it to be a very abusive place to have to work at. I've often taken many shots of Mike's hot dogs. I can't resist the place. When I get my cravings, I'm over there right away. Burgers, hot dogs, fries, whatever. The walk down Erie Boulevard, right across from Mike's Hot Dogs, you can see to the left of me is a retaining wall. I don't know what it retains, but and motorist, please do pull over to the right when an ambulance approaches. Thank you. Let's not forget to check out the Center Street Pub when we get a chance. They got great outdoor seating in the warmer months. J Street, looking at Little Italy, we can see Pareca's Bakery and Restaurant. And what used to be Cornell's is next door. As we look in the back of Pareca's restaurant, you can see a painting of a cat in a window. And for whatever reason, it almost looks real. It almost looks like the cat is turning its head to look at you as you walk by. Near the Schenectady Police Department, the American flag blows around. A family walks down the street near Clinton, I believe this is. It is a very blustery day. You can see the electric car meters, I think. Oh, don't we all wish we could afford an electric car, though? I can barely afford a Fred Flintstone type of car. That reminds me, my feet are getting very calloused. Reading is fundamental. When in doubt, go to the library. And neighbors, pick up your garbage can. I have a blue one, but that is not mine. We have taken in the sights of Union College many times. Here we have leaves falling in slow motion, and again, another American flag at Union College by the tennis courts in super slow motion. Here is a view of Huntley Lane by Union College. Other sites of the buildings, and especially the Knott Memorial, gleam in the daylight on a beautiful fall day. The yellow and gold in the color of these trees is just enchanting. The back patio outside of the cafeteria is a little lonely after such a wonderful summer. Actually, it wasn't wonderful at all. It rained every day. And the stream that runs through Jackson Gardens, all the ducks have gone in for the winter. This has been Jess Petriquin for JP News for December of 2021. You all have a Merry Christmas.